You guys are down in the box. You have rested the full night. Nothing has disturbed you. You awaken the next morning knowing that you are in a race against time to find the dragon, Daralaxatran, who you have been warned could provide you with the nest aspect of woe. Quigley, put your hand down.
Would the Daralaxatran have helped us when we were vomiting all that?
Just pop a Daralaxatran, and you'll be feeling right as rain. Don't take more than 2 in 24-hour period, though.
Side effects may include loose stools. and or
dragon breath.
On top of all that, not only was yesterday a hectic, like near-death experience for some of you, but some of you learned that perhaps you aren't as in command of your memories as you thought you were. Vander has revealed a secret past with Alex that even she does not fully understand.
I don't know.
It's a great mystery.
And for those of you guys who think I do know, I really don't know. I literally just found out with you guys.
She is as shocked as you are.
Nobody thinks you know anything. Don't worry.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing, Lady Alex.
It's okay.
So you are standing there, rested up, healed. Dwindle is ready to magically transport you closer to your destination so that you can make up some of the lost time from when the orcs had a little bit of a head start.
Well, it's only...
And, well, I was going to do it. I was about to do the thing. So that leads us to the all-important question. What do you do?
What do you Well, we read comments!
Yes! Comments! I believe our special guest should read the first comment.
Gregory Winters, either treat yourself or convince your families to do it for you. Think Christmas list.
Absolutely.
Mom! I know you
Make sure you tell, if you try to get somebody to buy you a gift, make sure
stuff.
that they have that discount code.
So many discount codes. Lyra.
Lucas Martinez, next week, JimJam Sr. sits in the GM chair as JimJam plays as Sir Jonathan the Bold on the couch with the gang.
That would be pretty
That would be awesome.
You want me in that chair, don't you? You do?
No, I'm afraid of it.
Actually, I'm
Brad.
I know that's right. I kind of want you on my team.
You know,
I need to just say, recently we got to go spend some time for JimJam's wedding together, me, Jim, Mr. Rodehaver and Mrs. Rodehaver, Mom and Dad. And he did reveal to me that he feels the Jim is too easy on us.
What?
And
I knew
he has said that if he was in the chair, some bad stuff would have happened by now.
This is a show. It has to be fun.
I would be having fun.
I would have strode boldly forward like 1 or 2 times. He'd be like, "That's gonna stop right now."
Here comes a hammer.
I'd be gone. There'd be no, are you sure?
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
Well.
No, it would be like, Lyra does this. Okay, well, that was bad.
I swear she needs to use her scroll of seasickness next time because she's asked multiple times. So you just
She
need to be
so
like,
wants to use
yeah,
it.
absolutely, Lyra. It'll totally help.
Look
No, I
at
have
your
enough.
freaking stuff!
Hey, I did.
Brad Nuts
Wow.
says back for part deuce.
How appropriate.
Brian Summer, every time I hear Swan's voice,
Whoa, you
I
don't
feel
even know what I
the
put on my
need
stuff to help
I feel
you.
the- Brian Summer says, every time I hear Swan's voice, I feel the need to point to an area on a doll provided by the police.
Wow! That's awesome.
Sarah
funny.
McNeil says, does anyone else wonder what it would sound like if quickly announced the prizes? Kind of like, oh, the prize is amazing. I have no idea. What would you comment?
Amazing! The prizes!
We should have Quigley here at one time.
Off! They're going to give you money to buy their stuff!
Brian Hansen
says hello from Alaska.
Oh, hello!
There's a disclaimer here as part of the show. Quigley's views are his own and not a part of the producers and or sponsors of the show. Darwin Thorpe says, where are you guys? I'm a Michigander.
Michigander.
Well, we're located in Beverly Hills, California, and we do this every single
That's
Friday.
where I'm playing
to
right
be.
now!
Nah. And we do this every Friday at 6
Beverly
p.m.
Hills.
And Gregory waves from Ontario.
That's awesome.
Hey.
We wave from Beverly
Hey,
Hills,
what you
California.
talking about?
I got a maple cookie.
Yeah, I got a cookie.
Fantastic.
Ashley, I love you.
Yeah, I've got something special for you. Thank you very much.
Oh boy, that's what.
Go on.
she said.
There it is. It's
Oh,
coming back in the weekend.
Dwindle,
cannot even.
I just, I have my sword and my shield were still in the box. I'm like,
You fighting
Now?
him? Are
We're
you
going to
fighting
have to
him?
put those away if you want to climb the ladder.
well, that makes sense. So,
I'm gonna go. So just one obligatory. Do we have to? Yes. All right, let's go.
All right, so you
in the
guys exit the box.
Put my glasses back on.
Make your way.
Start.
I assume there had been talk of going to make sure that Twiz was okay.
Oh, Twiz,
Is that
yes.
still an important
he's
thing?
I like
we got to get back
He's
to that
the
old
little frog.
Twizzler.
What time
Okay.
of the day is
person.
it?
Frog
It
person.
is
Ripley.
currently early morning.
So we can see.
Yeah, you can see. Early morning.
Ripley, believe it or not.
Good.
You make your way out into the marshlands and very cautiously retrace your steps from where you to where you left Twiz. You are standing in the area, and you can hear the sounds
Do not call
of
for him.
occasionally shouts in the distance.
Stop.
You would get the idea that the orcs are casting a search net around, like they're looking for the
She's been calling
cause
for Twiz,
of
so.
the destruction. But you very carefully make your way, with Alex's guidance, make your way to the area where you left Twiz. And you're standing there and you're waiting and
Can
waiting.
I, in the middle of this though, can I grab a hold of Alex and stop her and say, point to Dwindle and say, point to Dwindle to lead and stop Alex from doing anything?
Okay, Dwindle,
Basically,
yeah. You guys get to where you would think, and you're waiting, and you're just starting to think that maybe something bad had happened, or he had to run, or he's gone. But then there's a rustling in the bushes,
In the rivet?
and the little frog man kind of like peeks up out from. He almost like pulls himself out of this little puddle of water where he was submerged, and
he
like
goes,
flops up on the
"Hi-ho."
land.
Frog here. Frog here.
Your service is very good, very good. I'm so happy to see you come. The orcs, they're lurking. We have to get away from here, quickly. Let's go. Quickly.
Let's go.
And he leads
Yes,
you.
I'm here. Quickly.
Come.
It leads you further away from the orc fort, leading you deeper into the marshes. And when you're a relatively safe distance away, he stops and Dwindle explains that there's no time to go back home, there's no time to rest. You guys are on a very important mission. And he says, well, Twiz, if you just return to your people, I'll take it from here. And he begins casting a spell, much like a spell that you have seen him cast before. And he says, all right, everyone, I know you're going to hate this, but you'll all have to join hands.
I'm gonna I grab Lear's hand.
I grabbed Lord Marcus's hand.
Hi.
The other one.
Are you sure you want to go, Vander? These idiots are probably not going to do much to keep you safe.
But Lord Marcus, know that
Yes.
this is your hand.
This is on my list.
So be it. Let's all go.
Holding
And he
hands?
begins.
I look at Vander, I say,
This is the first time you've
just to be
holding
clear,
hands?
Alex is on your list?
Not anymore. I just checked that one off.
Oh, you did! Last night was a busy night!
Marcus.
While we were all there?
Can we go through the damn
Let's
tree?
go.
Yes.
Let's go.
This is becoming really
Dwindle-
awkward. Let's
Dwindle
go.
grabs Marcus's hand and then he leads you
I was not expecting
one by
that.
one in a chain
No,
through
he's
a
holding
tree.
two hands.
There is a sickening sense of disorientation, and everything goes black. And your vision blurs, and everything is it smells of verdant green, and you feel yourself almost squeezed into nothingness, and then burst out of this tree. And you take a moment to catch yourselves. I couldn't get you any closer, but
Don't die.
this will do.
We might need you.
You want to head, and he points through the marshes.
She'll definitely need you.
He says, you want to go this way. You will come upon the city, a lost, ancient place. I'm afraid you will also find it is quite dangerous.
Well,
But if you can survive the dangers of the city, I believe that you will come upon the lair of Derelaxatran. And what you find there, well, that's up to you. I can't speak to what is beyond its doors.
Are there more goblins?
Yeah, but you're coming with, right?
No,
What?
Well, how do we get home?
that's why I will stay here, so that I can lead you home.
Yeah, but you're gonna teleport us home, right? Because it's been like 5 days since we left, and I'm going to need to get back very soon.
Yes, that's why I'm going to stay here. I'm going to establish a safe space for you to retreat to.
And teleport us back when we come back.
Yes, that's the point. I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Dwindle,
Thank you.
in your visions about this area, do you happen to know what color the dragon is?
I have no idea.
Dragon?
No, there are reports.
Hold on. Back up. I thought we were looking for a dragon egg.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but
even
we
better.
should probably know what laid the dragon egg.
A dragon?
Yes, and that's what I'm asking. What color would that dragon be?
Oh, say red.
Was.
Maybe sparkly.
Hold on,
Really like
hold on.
sparkly.
Do you guys know something that I don't know? Is there a dragon?
Well, presumably, if there's a
Sparkly,
dragon egg, then
gold, and
that
red.
dragon must have had
Can be golden red.
intercourse with
You would
another
prefer
dragon, and therefore laid an egg.
Okay. I would
And
like
therefore,
gold.
that the egg, I don't know, should I use my knowledge dungeoneering to know how long a dragon egg needs to have?
I really hope it's a
That
gold
would not be a
dragon.
knowledge dungeoneering check.
I could.
And I would like
Is
to
he
have
saying this out loud? Can
really
I
want
do
the
a?
egg.
Can there be a no.
You would need knowledge arcana. Dragons are magical beasts. Any knowledge related to dragons would be arcana.
Again, I just want to back this train up for a second and just say, do you have information that I don't know that there is a dragon in here? Because if that is the case, literally I'm out.
Well, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. There are dragon eggs. There's probably a dragon.
Oh man, can we grab a couple? I really want one.
I'm going to bring out the magic ball, shake it,
Yeah? All right.
be like, Mortifor, hey,
What? What do you want? What?
Did you find the egg?
yeah, looking for the egg. But
well, then why are you
quickly,
bothering me?
quickly, brought up a good point. Is there a dragon where the dragon egg is?
I don't know, but it's possible.
No, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Nope, you guys are on your own. I ain't going to see a dragon.
Well, I want one.
You're gonna die first.
Once again, what color?
Gold, gold.
Dwindle, have you thought
Any of the
reports?
metal.
Why don't you ask Mortifor?
Gold or silver?
Mortifor, do you know the color of what
Titanium.
color the dragon
I'm
would be?
actually trying to find out information.
Platinum,
I know.
copper.
I don't know exactly what color it
Gold,
is or
gold,
was,
Gold, 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 gold.
but I do know that it was of a fire-breathing variety. So there are options: red, river dragons,
We couldn't go with gold.
very likely a river dragon, considering the terrain. But red is possible, though they don't tend to make their homes in places such as this.
Where do they make
All
their
right.
home?
Perfect. Thank you for that information.
Where?
So, how long ago was Derelaxitrin's reign?
Most records from that time period date around between 5 and 700 years.
So, this dragon could be 700 years old.
Oh, so he's really old. I think we'll be fine.
So I look at this guy, who I assume is the only other smart person here, and I say, the 700-year-old dragon, you know what that means.
He's the same one, yes, I do. He's most likely not there anymore. But
Most likely.
the stories tell that this also is the same dragon that was imprisoned by God, so who knows?
Imprisoned by... Wow, can you imagine if that was a pet?
Which god?
Because then you would be like super powerful.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, do you want me to?
Over under on her lasting 6 seconds when we see the dragon.
Oh, no. Actually,
I'm willing to bet you all the gold that I have that she will not live past the first 6 seconds of her dealing with this dragon.
If you try to take it as a pet, you will die, Lady
Do you want that
Lyra.
bet, or do you just agree with me?
I just agree with you.
Cool. Anybody want to take the bet that she's gonna die immediately?
If she keeps
No,
wanting a
because
pet dragon, then
I
yes.
agree.
What are we betting?
Who are we betting?
I'll take. No,
We're all.
no. I'm interested. You're saying over under 6 seconds. You're taking the under. 6 seconds. That's 1 round.
Quickly, do you understand that dragons breathe dragon fire?
Yes,
dragon breath.
I understand, but
Water.
guys,
Guys,
You know what?
That's
I'm
how
out
you
of it.
train.
Yeah, but literally, what are you willing to bet?
That is how you
Let's
train.
back it up. You know what?
He
We
bet
got
all
off we got off on the wrong foot here, Quigley. We got off on the wrong foot here, okay? Let's all agree that Lyra leads when we go to the dragon.
No.
Let's all agree for
I'm
that.
striding boldly forth.
Do not
Wait,
let
wait, wait,
that
wait.
happen.
The dragon could probably not even be there. You know, they could still lay their eggs, and then it can just be
I don't want the
petrified of staying
700
there.
one. It could die at any moment. I
All
want
right.
The other one is an aspect of woe!
Oh, you didn't tell me that. You guys should really catch me up. I've been gone a while.
That is
I
the
thought we were
god
just
that
getting the
imprisoned the
dragon
dragon.
egg.
Oh, whoa.
What's wrong?
Yes, now I recall. It's,
Whoa, imprison the dragon.
they made the deal to share power.
dragon.
Share the dragon.
The dragon and this god, Woe, made a pact. They were going to share
Don't say the word
dominion.
See,
pact.
Woe gets a pet.
Don't say the word. No.
No, pact.
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 Pact. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey.
So pact.
So they make a pact to share the power and the worshippers and all that, and the god, Woe, betrayed
You okay?
the dragon and imprisoned him. Her, it, I don't know which. Probably her.
It's probably her if she laid the
Probably
egg.
her.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Imprisoned in the city,
Hashtag we are there.
tricked the dragon, and it's been since. So, anyway, it's on my list. I wish to see. I wish to
So,
see.
if
No,
the
we're doing
dragon is imprisoned, no
All right.
problems.
All right, so my two caveats come along here. One, Lyra leads when we see the dragon. Two, if there is a dragon, I'm out.
So
Let's
shouldn't
just
one
go-
go first because we know there's a dragon, and if I'm leading, we're going toward the dragon?
Okay, Lyra's,
why don't you be
Lyra's
out?
not leading us,
Thank you.
and you're going to be out anyway.
Yeah.
That is standard. That is a standard
No,
action.
no, Craig.
No, this is what happens.
No, Craig.
I can't
This is what
finish.
happens.
Craig, every other time I've had like
I can't Spanish.
a conscience or something that's brought me back to
can't
help
Spanish.
you.
It would no. Is that
to help you? I want you to know there is no helping. I am gone if there
Why
is a
are
dragon.
you being this way?
It is a 700-year-old dragon.
Chelsea and Kelsey says, when discussing dragons and pets, be sure you understand who exactly is the pet.
Marcus.
Okay, Jill.
Do you remember when
But-
you told Vander
Maybe
we
we
are
could
the
just be
heroes?
friends, but I would like a picture.
There, you can do that.
Did I not hear that?
No.
But
Okay,
I was
never mind
like
that.
a little. I trained
What if,
them. There's
Marcus,
like three. What
if
How to
there's
Train Your Dragon 3?
treasure
There's
that this
3 now?
dragon
Anyways,
is
2, 3.
guarding?
Then it can have it.
7? I don't
Good
know.
on it.
But I want
We
you
would
to
have a lot
experience this
of
with
money
me.
Blair-
that we could potentially
Awesome.
share.
Awesome.
Blair
so
Peterson?
Cool for
Blair
you.
Peterson says red, no blue. Ah!
Yellow!
Ah! Gold, gold. Oh, oh.
So I explained to them that the older a dragon is, the more powerful it is.
I
Yeah,
We
it would kill us
understand
all.
that. We understand that.
He said it's not there.
We're going to scout
Hey,
it.
so it might not be there.
I don't think I'm afraid of anything.
You're not.
Sure.
You know what?
Alexander Beecroft says, "Will we ever know all of Alex's unknown
This
past?"
is cool. Let's walk to
I don't
the
know.
place where there's going to be a dragon, then I'm going to leave you all.
And
never
Kevin
come back.
Robert Terrell says dragons
Cool.
don't need a mate to lay an egg. Is that true, Jim Jam?
Yes, that's true. It's like
you have
chickens.
knowledge
It's
arcana?
like
Are
us.
they
It's the
like
women.
flatworms? They just reproduce.
You cut off its tail, and you got another dragon.
No,
It will grow
guys.
from.
It's the. Oh my
Or
god.
starfish.
All right, we're marching towards this village. They could. Oh, here's a problem. If we don't start going over there and get this egg, then this shaman could get it and
We're
bring
going!
terror to the town of Chatsborough.
All right, well, let's make
Very
a
true.
plan. We know we do that so well.
So let's
We
drive
don't
boldly
have hand.
forward. That's the plan.
I say we
Let's go.
we make a plan of not making a plan.
All right, let's drive boldly
really
forward.
Whoa.
Let's drive boldly forth and go.
All right, I stride boldly forth and go.
Let's do
All right,
it.
that settles it. Quickly
I'll
begins
follow.
marching forward through the marshes in the direction that Dwindle pointed.
I am
really
number
want to see this
2.
700 dragon.
All right.
700.
You march behind.
I want you to know that while we're moving forward,
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking for a rock
Okay.
that is very smooth
Okay.
and
That's
round.
smart.
Okay.
He has a plan not to make a plan.
All right. There's not much in the area that you're
Just
like.
whenever.
Yeah. Well, you may eventually come across it.
You let me know when that moment is.
Sure. You are moving through the marshes in the direction that Dwindle pointed. And it is hot and muggy and smelly and terrible, just like it always has been. Marcus insists that everybody stop every like 10 minutes of walking to become clean, only to immediately take 3 more steps and become dirty again, and the whole process is taking much longer than any of you are really happy with, but you know, what can you do? Before too long, as you move through the marshes, following the trail that Dwindle had pointed out, you come upon a campsite that looks to be the site of a recent battle. Hacked and dismembered bodies litter the campsite, many of them orcish. There's a foul stench hanging in the air, rising even above the general stink of the marshes. You find what was apparently a campsite, but now that's just death everywhere. You begin to immediately get the sense of being watched.
I have the sense of being watched?
Falls over all of you, yes.
I pull out a scroll of mage armor and cast it on myself.
Cast mage armor upon yourself.
Perception check.
Yeah.
Sure, make a perception check, yeah.
Blair Peterson says this gives a whole next dimension to the phase over the river and through the woods.
I don't see anything.
14.
Okay.
There you go.
Tell me if this gets it. 3.
Nope, that's what I
You don't
got.
see nothing.
21.
You don't see nothing. 21.
Whoa.
Okay. Lyra, you are
9,
looking
10,
around and you
12.
don't see anything immediately dangerous, but you just have this really eerie feeling in the area. You can see that many of the bodies have been just like torn apart. Something was tearing apart orcs, and they've definitely lost a good number. You have to wonder whether there are any orcs left to continue. But then Crag is looking. He points out that there are tracks that lead further on into the marshes. So apparently, this isn't all of the orcs. Some must have moved on from this camp.
Social's got jokes.
Yeah,
Social, if you don't know, is our social media manager. It's a Jen we trap inside the computer, lets us know all your comments. But Social informed us that on a roll of a 3, you are suddenly aware that you have hands.
Social is also in charge of our Reddit page, which you should go to. The information is going to be right there. And there are very fun subreddits up there, including one that I say what happens next every week, and I put up the next episode, and then you tell me what you think would happen next and see if you're right the next week.
I didn't roll a perception check, Jim, because I'm writing to Amy goodbye.
Okay.
Letting her know.
So this is the end.
I'm letting her know that truly I am surrounded by idiots, and that I hope that she'll think fondly of me at some point.
Idiots who are going to save
And
your life.
that if I make it back, I don't ever want to leave again.
All right.
I didn't roll a perception
So
check
we
either
need a
because I
new
immediately
character, either way.
prepare a frost bomb.
Right. Yeah.
It's
You're
ready to
looking
go.
around, ready for danger.
I got.
Because it's
But
coming.
nothing jumps out at you guys. Nothing.
No. Can I
Nothing's
look around
happening.
at the bodies?
Yeah. Sure. What do you want? Anything
I have
specific
my
you want to look
sword.
for?
Salute and just look as well.
Yeah, you just look. It looks like. I mean,
at
you not even nearly need a perception check for this. A lot of the weapon, like there are no weapons or supplies left in the camp, leading you further to believe that there were survivors and they've moved on because they've taken whatever supplies from their fallen comrades they needed and moved on from this area. And aside from just this feeling of dread in the area, I mean, like you're scanning the area, you don't see anything that appears to be dangerous. You just have this uneasy feeling standing there amongst the bodies.
This is an orc war party for all intents and purposes.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
how many dead orcs do we see on the ground?
You find maybe 10 dead ones. Yeah. And there are definitely a decent number of survivors that have moved on.
It's because they made such ramshackle tents. Look at that.
It's true.
They were able to be seen by everybody.
Yeah.
They should know how to make a proper tent, or at least purchase a pop-up or a magical
Kind of
box.
looks like you're
Can
ready
we-
to
Really,
bonfire.
honestly.
I'm gonna cast message on everybody.
Okay, you cast message.
Did
on
I see
everybody.
that trail? Do I see a trail leading out?
Yeah, yeah. With your perception check, you see that there are definitely, and it's really wet ground, so it's very easy to pick out. Like there are definitely like booted feet, a number of upright bipedal creatures. You would assume to
Can I
be that
tell
orc
how many?
survivors have moved
I
on.
can't tell how many.
No, there's
That's
some.
all.
There are a number. You can tell. I mean, it's not like an army, but
Is that going in the direction?
yeah, going
that
still
we're
in the
going?
direction that you were headed. Yes. Maybe a few days past.
In my notes to Amy, I'm gonna note that at this point we're such and such a time in, Lyra is still alive.
All right.
So we should keep moving,
That's
but
good.
be at the ready, guys.
Oh, Oh, all right.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Shield. Excalibur sword is out. I wish I had my throwing axe.
I have my rapier and my dagger out.
Okay. So you move on, ready, but nothing happens. You continue on. You get past this abandoned campsite, and as you move, maybe another 10 minutes in, when sort of the trees kind of break and you come into an area that you are looking out over what must be this lost city that you were sent to seek. The place is in total ruins, overgrown and crumbling. You see most of the structures of the city are barely standing, if at all. However, there are one or two buildings that still rise above the others. In the distance, you can see like an old church in the distance. You can still see that there are a few buildings that stand, but almost everything has sort of crumbled to the ground. And you see no signs of life or movement around you other than, some bugs and maybe some critters that run through the underbrush, but nothing immediately dangerous. But that feeling, that eerie feeling of being watched, of being something sort of almost like a shadow over all of you, continues and persists.
I start heading towards the church.
All right, you begin heading towards the church.
Chelsea and Kelsey asks, so, okay, who has sea invisibility?
That would be a big old nobody.
You know who does have it, Jim?
Huh.
Dragons.
And that's why
Dragons
you
do.
want it for a pet. I can just let you know where this person is.
Vander, do you know anything about the lost city of
Zizras.
That's the one.
So yes.
Just that it exists, and this is the site where the god Woe trapped the dragon in a betrayal.
Was this so this city was conceivably worshippers of Woe?
And the dragon, because that was the deal. Dragons, the only thing supposedly that they enjoy more than treasure is to be worshipped, fawned over and respected. Not so much like bait.
Not so much what?
Not so much like that.
Give them attention. Tell them they're doing a great job.
Rub their belly.
I found the rock.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, yeah, now that you're, especially amongst the ruins, there are
I
definitely...
pick up a rock. I say, guys, I found it. It's the egg. We found it. We don't have to look anymore. Let's go.
That's a
That's
rock.
going to be a good replica.
No, this
for when
is
we replace the egg.
this is a dragon's egg. Do you know about dragon eggs? They look like rocks.
Oh, they look like rocks.
Yes, I'm detecting magic. There's magic on this.
We're going to Indiana Jones it.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Can I?
Bum, ba-dum.
I'm sorry. Are you rolling a bluff check against me, Craig? Because
I'm gonna have to say that there's really no bluff.
Nope,
check
I'm
required
bluffing
on
Craig
that
on
one.
this.
I think picking up a random rock is pretty obviously not an actual dragon's egg.
All right.
Can I check our perimeter or do a little more?
Yeah, you can
'cause I have
certainly
this
be.
this feeling
Yeah.
of
I got
dread.
this feeling inside my bones.
Oh God, what happened?
Electric baby when
16. This isn't working.
That
Okay.
sunshine. in
Well,
my
you guys
pocket.
Quigley's moving towards the church.
Oh,
I don't know.
yes,
Is he
first.
following?
He moves first.
He's still going. Are
Hey,
you
quickly,
walking along with
18.
him?
Hold
No,
on.
it's fine. I want to just.
To where?
Well, I'm just trying to get a sense of where you guys are. You can be perceiving as you're moving. You don't have to stop. But that's you can stop. I'm asking you if that's what you want
I
to do.
just
wanna
need to
kinda
ask you a question.
check the
You
tree
never
line,
really
or
talk
I'm
like
looking. And
I know that I'm a magical person.
Right. I just need to ask everybody a question. Alex.
Yes.
Quigley, Craig, Vander, Lyra, do you guys want to stop Woe?
Yes.
Yes.
We need all the pieces to do it.
I'm not really sure about you. Yeah, Craig?
yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, if you think about it, do we know that? Yeah.
Vander, where you fall on this whole thing?
Came to see dragon. I wish to see the dragon, and
You
Cool.
want to see
he'll
the
tell
dragon?
you
So
if
you
he
want
doesn't.
You can have it as
Okay.
your pet. I'll just take the egg. So you have the dragon. Deal. Sure. 700 years old.
Are you just trying to make a very big
Lyra.
omelet?
No, I just want an egg.
As you guys are standing
continue
there,
walking towards the
Crag
church.
is peering out over the tree line. Crag, your eyes fall in the distance, still deep in the marshes where you have come from. You see a huge section of the trees begin to sway and move as if something massive is moving through them. And over the air comes this tremendous, loud, thunderous cry. You don't see anything, but you know that out in the forest something stalks, something huge. and then the movement stops. You don't see anything.
All the hairs in the back of my neck just go. Shut her up.
So she screams. Awesome.
Let me put
Awesome.
this to give you a sense of the kind of thing you're seeing. This is not exciting.
Are you
Because
kidding
of
me?
how
She
Ashley
is
feels
excited.
about this. This is
what's the
something
nearest-
that even Crag would feel like
We take
an
cover
immediate
now.
sense
Yeah,
of like
pucker
dread.
factor's high
Yeah.
right now. What is the nearest building that looks like?
I mean,
it could-
Quigley is headed the nearest, like the most intact structure is this church, and Quigley is still moving towards it.
All right, I'm running towards it too.
Go to the church now.
Ryan, we need a plan.
I'm talking to Marcus in my head. Dragon, dragon, dragon.
I'm
So are we
running.
going to the
We're
church?
taking shelter. Are you running? What are you gonna get eaten?
Yeah, let's go for the dragon.
No.
All right.
We're
You are
going-
rushing towards the church, which is one of the only buildings that still stands mostly intact. It has a looks the closer and closer you get to it, you can see that even though it's definitely ancient and overgrown, it's still very sturdy and will provide some shelter,
Ooh, and all you have to say
hopefully,
is
from
sanctuary,
whatever
you're good.
is stalking the
If anyone's
trees
seeing
behind you,
Hunchback,
way
that's
back
not
in the
me.
distance.
Sanctuary doesn't work against fire.
You get up to the church. You can see that the doors are sort of they're closed. They're not barred or anything, but they're just closed there. Do you want to go
Push 'em.
inside?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm
Yeah.
going
Okay.
inside.
Yes.
You push your
I
way
pushed
in.
past him.
Okay, yeah, you guys all, unless
afraid
anybody
to
tells me differently.
Something-
about to
I think the
die.
dragon is hidden.
I'm gonna hang out in the doorway
Okay, hang out in the doorway.
because I'm not sure which way at this point is good because I feel like this building isn't gonna stand a chance against a dragon anyway. So
All right, all right.
Brian Summers says Marcus goes trick or treating. I got a rock.
Get a rock.
Good job.
Okay. You enter a long, wide chapel. The rotted remains of pews lining a long aisle covered in patchy molded rug. At the head of this long aisle of the church is an altar. Other than that, it's just a wide open space. Sunlight still streaming in from the windows around you.
And there's nothing in
The
there.
place is definitely over. There's nothing
Detect
happening.
magic.
Okay. It's 60 feet, right?
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
so
pretty.
you are concentrating. You in the distance. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
there's a faint aura of magic.
I bet it has a lot of really good acoustics. You could sing in it.
No, we're not gonna sing.
All right, I walk forward.
Okay.
up,
You
sir?
begin moving forward.
Toward the altar.
All right. You're getting closer, and like Quigley
Can
is
I-
moving ahead of the group. He's moving towards
Can
the
I
rear of
look
the church.
back
Huh?
where we saw the stuff, where we saw the trees move? Can I look back out and see if there's anything else going on
Okay.
outside?
Yeah. You look outside. You don't see anything in the sky or in the air. Yeah. You see no sign.
I don't think it's us.
You get no sense. Make a knowledge nature check.
Him, right?
I don't have that, so 9.
You don't?
Or no, I do. 13.
13, yeah. You get the sense that it's more like you're definitely in something huge's territory, but you don't get the sense that, you know, because if this was something that had like spotted you and like was coming at you, it would have come out of the like.
Oh, no.
You get the sense that there's definitely something out there, but for the time being, as long as you guys don't make yourselves too well known, you might have escaped its notice for the moment.
But we are being hunted.
Yeah.
That is not a good.
Did you get up to the altar?
If you're just as afraid as Sir Crag is, then you should like and share this episode. Information right here so you can win prizes.
Publicly.
So I want to start searching for a secret something. A secret tunnel. I'm gonna
Something.
push on the
That makes
altar.
So you're
I'm looking for
gonna
buttons.
keep moving around the
I'm
room.
looking
Okay.
You
for.
pushed on the altar.
I'm gonna do
I'm
What
at
else?
the altar.
I just
right?
want to get a sense of where everybody is in this room.
I'm
So
looking
you're,
around
You're
at
moving
things.
around.
I've been
You're
looking
going
for
up
a
towards where Sir
basement,
Crag
but
is.
no one heard me
Alex, where do you want to
earlier.
be?
Can I do the same thing as Crag? Does dungeon
You're up by
dungeon
Crag, searching around.
engineering? Yeah, I just want to
13.
look everywhere
Okay.
as well.
Vander.
Vander's actually off to the side, kind of doubled over, hands on knees, coughing
Yeah.
rather heavily. And when he straightens up, you just catch the slightest glimpse of some reddish colored spittle at the corner of his mouth. But basically, he's still pretending to look around, and he's trying to be unobtrusive, like, you know, nobody saw that, right? You know.
Yeah, I'm in the.
Did we all see that?
Did we all see that?
Yeah, rule
Make
of
a
bluff
perception check.
15.
22.
You are you guys are up searching around. Lyra, you are drawn to this. Like you hear him coughing, and you notice that he's definitely not as all right as he's pretending to be.
I'm splitting my attention.
Yeah.
Like inside, outside, inside, outside.
Okay.
So
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
if you
where
need me
in
to
the
put a
room do you
negative
wanna
on my
be?
roll, I will.
Because you were talking about being in the doorway before.
Yeah, I'm in the doorway looking outside, inside, outside,
Okay.
inside.
Inside, outside,
I
inside.
rolled a 22.
Okay. So you guys are all kind of spread out about this room, and you guys are approaching the altar.
Are Sir Crag and I
feel like you
close
need
to
to
each
tell
other,
us more.
or
Yeah, you guys
I
are
think the
relatively
three of
kind
us.
of
Tell
side
you
by side,
that
moving up
There's a
forward.
reason why it's
But
called
as
a
you're
bucket.
approaching this altar, you hear a low, rumbling groan. And from behind the altar, you see movement. A corpse, wrapped in soggy rags, dripping water from its bloated frame rises. The very sight of it fills you with a numbing sense of despair as you realize that the very essence of death has come for you. Everybody in the room, roll a will save.
bring it home!
Does that count as me in the room?
Yes.
Oh, 18 plus my 220.
19 plus 2.
Yes, we both
21.
Is this a fear effect?
This is a fear effect.
Okay.
20.
20.
Oh, wait a minute.
13
Three
plus
plus
my
Curse your
11.
will saves.
Oh, no, will.
13
Yeah, I
plus
got
my 11.
Yeah, I got 20.
24.
Not afraid of your ghost.
I know they're horrible. Because I can
You
never.
taught him this.
I didn't.
He learned this watching
That's right.
you. Learns from you, Dad.
Amongst other things.
And he wanted it.
Yeah. It's okay.
Lord Marcus, do you want to read that
See how
one?
this feels?
No.
I
On
know.
this
Brian
side?
Summer. Marcus, unaware that the rock he picked up was actually one of the Sankara stones, throws it away carelessly. Marcus had found the next day his heart missing.
Very nice. Did
Marcus,
anybody
you have angered
roll
Cully.
under a 16?
What?
Under
Under
16.
16.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You two are struck numb with fear and are nearly paralyzed. Actually,
Nearly
you are
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
What's the other one besides me?
I mean,
3 rounds. You are just struck numb by sheer terror, knowing that the very essence of death comes for you. Everybody, regardless of whether you're feared or not, roll initiative. It is time.
Can I make a knowledge check to see what that creature is, or do I just
at the current time?
no?
You're just scared.
9.
9, Quigley.
I have 16.
16 for Alex. Brad.
12.
What do we got for
Vander
Vander?
gets a 15.
Gets what?
15.
15.
Magic works against
We are dead. We're gonna die.
Hammer went away again. Marcus?
Oh no, that's not good.
Hey,
Lyra?
7.
Mrs.
7.
Quigley, if you could actually put that on Sir
Marcus?
Crag, because otherwise he rose horribly.
I'll take it.
Yes, it seems.
What is
I got
it?
that. I got the hammer.
11.
11.
Oh, your hammer fell off again?
No, it's okay. I got you. I got the hammer. You didn't need it.
Don't let it touch the hammer.
Thank you.
Jim, just go ahead and knock it off again.
No, you're on our team, Marcus.
I am not on your team. This is a terrible
Alex,
idea.
you see this rag-wrapped creature shuffling forward towards Crag and Quigley in the front. You're about 10 feet behind them, checking along with the pews. You see this thing coming forward. What do you do?
Magic. Would my cold iron dagger work against him, or my
Do you have knowledge religion?
No.
You are not quite sure. You just see this thing.
All right, I'm keeping my dagger and my rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold an action to flank flank Crag.
Okay, so when it moves up to Crag, you'll flank.
Yes.
Vander, this is the first round. You are just totally shaken. You know, Lyra's like voice behind she was asking you what's wrong,
Yeah.
and you just like focused on this thing, and just like that's now all you can see. It's almost like all the light in the room gets sucked away, and you can just see like almost like tunnel vision as you're just staring at this thing and know that you are about to die.
So I don't get any actual actions, right?
No.
Do I have the presence of mind to utter something?
No.
No. Then I guess I'm just gonna stand there and
Stand
quake
there
in fear
shaking
as
with
my
fear.
bowels turn to water and I prepare to kiss this world goodbye.
The creature goes next, shuffling forward toward its arms outstretched. It reaches Crag, hauls back with its hand, and rakes its claws across your flesh. What's your AC?
Provoke for me?
No, because you guys are standing right next to each other.
18.
18?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, saving shield.
Saving shield. Well, 29. Does that... How much did you give him with saving shield?
So it gets +2.
2, so that makes your AC 20. Okay, so I got you. 29 gets you. That's going to be...
Chelsea and Kelsey said zombies are doubtful. This seems like a more potent sort of undead.
Yes.
You take
Possibly a mummy?
14 points of damage.
Any extra effects, special magic, you know?
It
Nothing.
just slams into you. You take 14 points of damage, and it is now your action.
Brian Summer says, after my death, my diary is published and becomes a bestseller. Memoirs of a Deadbeat Dad. Paramount options it and cast Keanu Reeves. Whoa, indeed.
Oh.
I love Keanu Reeves.
So,
John
I mean,
Wick.
Craig would do the
Yeah.
only thing that he would do if something hit him, he would hit it back.
Sure. Hit it
Yeah.
back.
With a power attack.
Power attacking.
And that doesn't do it. 11.
11
Yeah.
to the attack? No,
To
that is
total,
not enough.
no, it
you
doesn't do
take a
anything.
swing and you miss completely. Thrown off by its own attack against you. You miss. Marcus, frozen in
some
fear.
dice.
You know.
Can I actually piss my pants?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Warm.
You know what else? The only thing that's going through my mind, because I do piss my pants,
Yeah.
because I'm terrified.
What, right now? You just did it?
Yeah. But in my mind, all I'm thinking about is Amy and the fact I'm never gonna get back.
It's true. You will never get out of here. Quickly.
Kevin Robert
Sirenscape, everyone.
Kevin Robert Terrell says, I wish your break was at 9, not 8. I have to leave to take my wife to work. Be back in 10 minutes. Don't kill anyone until I get back, JimJam.
I can't promise they'll be alive.
Kevin, don't come back, because it's going to keep him alive.
A knowledge religion check.
Okay, go ahead. That's free.
13.
13. Not enough. You are not certain what stands before you.
But I'm going to hit it with my shield and slice it with my sword.
All right, you try to bash it and slash it. Go ahead.
My sword is magical.
It is.
Okay, so that's a 14 with my shield.
14 is not enough.
And that's a 15 with my...
15 also not enough. You guys are trying to get this thing. Maybe even though you shrugged off the effects of its fear, perhaps there's some lingering doubt in your minds as you take your first attacks. Lyra, you see that Vander, you were talking to him, and then his eye, he just goes completely pale. He's standing there shaking, looking at this horrific creature that is attacking your companions. What do you do?
Oh, can I tell that it's undead?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty
I
obvious.
go back to her. I go,
I know.
Lady Lyra, it's undead!
I got it. Question. So can I cast Sanctuary on him?
Yes.
Vander. And
Nope. One thing.
okay, fine. I'm going to I have to undo this. Okay, I'm gonna channel energy to hurt the undead.
Okay, you channel energy. The thing attempts to resist your power as you raise your holy symbol.
5.
5 points of damage. You see bits and pieces of it are singed, but then it just it shrugs off the worst of their blow. It takes some damage, but not the full amount, as it resists the power of Serene.
Darwin Thorpe wants to point out that Crag and Quigley up there should be making dexterity checks for footing on wet floor.
We're not very close to him. How much urine did he have?
You had a ready to action. You wanted to flank with where
Yes,
Crag was, so you
yes.
can move over to there.
Roll percentiles to see how
and
many
then-
ounces you have come
And then
out
I'm
of
gonna
you.
try and attack it.
Water!
Try to attack it.
Can I do both
Please.
buttons?
I did
Yeah,
with that
because
though.
we're at the top of the next round, so yeah.
It doesn't
So
work
here's my
for
rapier
you guys.
first.
That's gross.
10 plus my 8. 18.
Accurate, though.
Not enough.
Okay, let me try my dagger. That's why it's gross. 12 plus 6.
18 is not enough. You are unable. You're actually cutting into it, but it's like hitting like meat. It doesn't even cut through it.
What? Bogus.
Vander, second round of fear, so you have one more left after this. And then the creature goes, feeling you just pummeling at its back, it turns around and just...
Oh, she didn't add her flanking to it.
Oh, I did flank.
Yeah, but we're past. Oh, man.
You guys, next time add that flanking.
Fudge.
It's gonna get you.
Down, I forget.
It's going to hit you. Alex.
Throw my shield over there and say, no, I'm just...
Alex, you take 16 points of damage.
Alright,
As
so
it just
to be honest,
bashes
this
you in the
music
face.
is totally creeping me out from Sirenscape. They have done a wonderful job of making it eerie, and if you can't tell, the mood earlier was jovial and wonderful, and now we're a little petrified.
Now,
I mean, look at Lady Lyra right now.
Good.
I mean, Alex.
I got her good. She might be the one who dies tonight. Who knows?
No!
Unless Crag can save her.
I got some rebuke.
No.
Crag, it's your turn.
rebuke
Your
deck.
action. You see this thing turn and just smash Lyra. Or sorry, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex. Smashes Alex.
Take it back.
Wait a minute.
Rage power attack!
There it
Rage
is.
and power attack.
Ah!
Bonus.
15 plus 10, 25. Is that
25
enough?
is enough. You hit it. This time with
blasted
an crushing damage.
Ah! 14 plus 7. 21. Blackjack. That mofo.
Jack. You tell it.
Okay, you smash it.
Do something.
Bits of it go fly. It stumbles forward. It's not down by any means, but it is hurt.
Good job.
Marcus, second round.
I'm going to take this opportunity to
urinating.
read Brian Summers' comment. This is one tough mamma jamma mamma mummy.
It is indeed very tough. Quigley.
I'm going to attack it full on with Excalibur Sword!
All right. Are you doing 2 attacks or just 1?
Just one.
Just 1. All right.
And I say,
Bring it on!
Gerald would not approve of you, sir! Ah! No. I did it with
So Joe will approve of what you just did. Lyra. Your
Right, I'm gonna
friends.
channel again.
You channel again.
Screw you, Gregory Winters.
Attempts to
Craig
resist.
actually hit someone playing the parade. Screw you! Did you watch last episode?
Gregory Winters is my favorite Canadian!
5.
5.
God.
Betrayal. This time your channel is much more effective. You can see that it is unable to resist the damage that you deal to it, and parts of it just burn away as your holy light washes over it. Top of round 3, Alex. You just take a staggering blow, and then you're ready for more. What do you do?
I'm gonna try attack it again.
All right, you attack it. Twice? Or just
Yes,
once?
twice.
Twice.
And I'm flanking.
You are flanking.
Plus 2. Here we go.
Just we need to be more aware of the 5-foot step and its utilities in getting away from full
Do you say
round
this
attack.
during your
That's
round?
I can't.
So while
answer
everyone
that.
is
This is
busy
13 plus
defeating
8.
a dead thing,
Rapier.
21.
Yes.
That is a hit.
you
That is a hit.
step back.
All right.
Well, yes,
What?
it is plus 8 because you're flanking.
Plus 8.
Tactics meeting
Yes,
in the
it's
boardroom, 5
normally a plus
minutes.
6 when you want to hit with 2 weapons.
In that case, she would have added her flanking bonus last time, because that's what she added 8 to her attack last time, so she actually did that. Yeah.
Let me roll for my damage. Huh?
Roll your damage. You're good.
3 plus my 2,
5.
and then another 2 for flanking.
Well, doesn't she
7.
get her sneak
Ah,
attack?
two for
Yeah, you
flanking.
don't
Sneak
do more
attack
damage.
yeah.
for
Then you don't add damage
No?
for. You only add your sneak attack damage. You don't get an extra 2. That's only to attack, not to your
So
damage.
you're 5.
But now sneak attack.
That's a nice.
6 plus 4.
18 points of damage.
Is that total or sneak attack?
That's. Was that total? Yeah, it's
Oh,
total.
no,
Total was 18
I'm
for the
sorry,
round?
You do the math.
No, it's actually 18 points.
18 total for the round.
you
Yes. Okay.
It's too much math for me.
That's for the
Why
first.
weird?
That's for my
for the
rapier.
first hit, for the rapier.
All right.
All right, here goes for my dagger.
Oh, 19 on the die!
18 on the die. That is a
confirm
crit
it.
threat.
Critical threat, critical threat.
Am I confirming it?
Yeah, confirm.
16 plus 6.
All right. The crit machine hits again.
Does she do sneak attack again?
Yeah, but the sneak attack damage is not double. Only the weapon damage. is.
Okay, so that's for the dagger.
It's
5.
a dagger does
Plus
D4
two.
damage.
Sorry?
Daggers do
I'm sorry,
D4
D4.
damage.
Ew.
Plus 2. Wait, is it plus 2?
1 plus,
1.
it's 2. It's 2.
All right.
So 6.
So 6.
And then I'm rolling these, yes? Ooh. 9, 10, 11.
So 17 points of damage.
All right, you
How much
strike
is that?
it. And now, Vander, this is the last round that you will be paralyzed by fear. This thing, once again, just hauls back, seeing how much damage you're doing. It's just like, it's trying to kill you. 26 to hit.
Ooh.
Her. 26 to hit her. Take 12 more points of damage as this thing slams you again.
Alex's day is not her week.
No, but I'm not giving up.
Don't give up.
Not giving up, though.
8.
Craig, it's your action. What do you do?
What do you think I do?
Rage power.
Come on! 18.
To hit is not enough.
Auspicious mark!
Auspicious mark.
And that is
D6.
Yeah,
Add a D6
yeah.
to your attack.
Oh, come on. Gah! 5!
That'll do. 23
Come
total hits.
That puts him over a nat 20.
Gah! 14 plus 6, 20.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
You can tell this thing is wearing down. It is not dead yet, but it is wearing down.
It's already dead.
It's not dead again. Marcus, this is the last round of your fear. Quigley, it is your action.
Don't be
You see
afeared.
Crag just
No, that's
smash this thing
I
from
feel
behind.
emboldened by Sir Crag's efforts and Lady Alex's as well, and I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to
guys
strike
are just-
with all fury at this evil beast. 22!
22 is a hit.
Yeah! 7 points of damage.
All right, you slice it through.
Vulture.
Are you bashing with shield or just this?
No,
just the
the
sword.
sword.
Okay. Lyra,
Yes, I
you're
am.
up. Channeling again.
Yeah.
All right. It tries to resist.
8.
8 points of damage. Unable to resist, and you burn more of its flesh away with your holy light. It is
Yeah, I
staggering. It is barely clinging to whatever hatred-filled unlife it has, but it is still up. Alex.
I'm going for it. I know I'm on my last. 11 plus my 8, 19.
Plus 2?
Plus, huh?
It's just
No,
that.
it's plus the 8 is what
If
she
you're
gets.
striking
19
twice,
is not
it's
enough.
only
That's a
plus
miss.
But you have your second strike, correct?
Oh, yes. 10 plus my, no, it's not gonna be enough. 10
You are
plus 6 plus
unable.
2.
Gotta love that auspicious
Strike it.
mark.
Vander,
I know.
you suddenly feel like you're seeing this thing just get pummeled. You realize that you have a chance. You whatever overtook your mind was but a trick and an illusion, and you shake it off and finally able to act. You see this creature is just hammering Alex, but you have a moment.
Now, Crag and Quigley are between...
On one side of it, right?
Right, and Alex has
Alex
gone
is on
around
the other,
and
right.
flanking it behind.
Right.
So there's no way I can move that far. So,
Oh, good, you're awake.
I'm ready to
If you
go.
could help us, that'd be great.
Yes.
Be careful, don't die.
Mix a firebomb,
Firebomb.
and it's targeting exclusively at this creature.
All right.
How about that?
19 is gonna hit. Roll your damage.
Awesome.
3 6s would be so cool right now.
Ooh, oh, I see a 5.
I'll take 9 plus 5 more. 14. 14 fire.
You notice that the flames are almost absorbed into the wet rags that wrap it, and it sort of almost sputters out. It's so like almost disappointing. But you see that even though it was able to resist most of the damage, it was so badly hurt by the unending assault by your other companions that it does tumble forward, almost on top of Alex. You shove it off of you.
Yeah.
And it just flops to the ground and begins to just dissolve until it is nothing but
Quick,
a pile
check
of
it
goo
for-
and
I'm
rags.
slitting
Conscious
its
now?
throat.
I'm conscious now.
Yes, you feel like
I say, run, run, and then
I look
But you
back.
hear the music.
I look back and I say,
We made
"What,
it!
Marcus, did you pee yourself?"
I'm slitting its throat, by the way.
Can I be out of my rage and see him pee himself?
yeah.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna prestidigitate that and use knowledge, religion.
Okay.
I don't want to roll that one.
You
Yeah.
peed yourself. I wasn't afraid of it.
He's got mummy issues.
8 plus 17, you're still not.
Totally.
That's not relevant to this one. If there's only somebody else who had a lot of knowledge of religion and
Yeah,
could
here I am.
try to determine anything
hear
about
you.
this creature.
Here we go.
Oh, what Lyra does.
Oh my gosh!
Lyra knows about religions.
Subtle hint taken.
Oh, here we go. Right.
She knows less than I
6
do.
plus.
She doesn't know
Hold
anything.
on.
6
13.
plus 20.
Okay, yeah, you guys are not quite certain what it is
Yeah.
that attracts.
No
I
idea
go
what
search the
track-
altar area.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
can
begin-
I?
you
I'm
go,
gonna
you begin
roll.
to search
I'm gonna
around.
roll a knowledge religion here.
What?
Can I roll a knowledge?
You haven't
knowledge
trained?
religion? No.
No, you can't. Sorry.
That's a good
Just
try.
the way
can roll,
it
but-
is.
I rolled
you
a
go
1.
up to the altar and you
Nope.
begin searching.
How appropriate.
You do find several items behind the altar.
Oh.
You find a bullseye lantern.
All right.
You find
hang
a
on,
set
hang on.
Did you
of
say a
fine-
bullseye lantern?
A bullseye lantern.
Bullseye?
Like
Yeah,
bullseye.
it's like basically instead of like because a
Is it a
normal
horse?
hooded lantern, it's just light all around.
Yeah,
I bet
a bullseye
focuses.
lantern has a focused.
I bet we'll see it in a moment. Where's that lantern?
A bullseye lantern.
Tech team working hard for us. Our tech
All right.
team, Neo, Doc, Andrew, Guru, all those guys making the things happen. Let's put up their info over there so you guys can see them and follow them on their social medias.
Yes, just
Let's see that
do.
lantern.
There's also
There it is.
a set of fine robes that look to be in remarkably good condition, like
What
astonishingly
color?
good condition.
Wow, that's like a brand new dress.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
You want a new
color?
dress?
Dress.
Is it
You
green? It
also
looks like green or
find
black.
amongst the
myself.
robes, you find a holy symbol, silver, in the shape of a circle with a line slashed through it, bisecting it.
Whoa.
Symbol of woe.
Whoa.
Indeed.
I'm gonna get Mortifor out.
As you guys are searching around, Crag and Alex, you begin to feel a shaking in your limbs, and the wound that you took where the creature touched you begins to pulse and burn. Each of you
Yeah, I'm about to die in a
need to
second.
make the single most important fortitude saves of the entire game.
No! No, Jim.
Mummy Rod is no
Fire up that dice cam.
You know what? Real quick, just to help the folks at home understand a little bit about the context of what's going on.
oh my gosh,
Let's
oh my gosh,
for
oh my
once
gosh.
read one of our info cams on
Okay.
camera. Now this is not knowledge that we have as players, as
in Sir Gerald's
characters,
guide.
but as players. In Sir Gerald's guide, it says, when you contract mummy rot, you begin to waste away. Your wounds refuse to heal even with magical aid. And it requires the breaking of a curse and a cure for diseases to be rid of. Do not contract mummy rot. So, when Jim said the most important save of the game, there it is. More important than Lyra being blind.
What do we add to the roll? I'm sorry.
Your
Episode
fortitude,
30.
your fortitude saves.
He's really trying to
Okay.
kill all of us.
12 plus 2, 14.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Fuck. Sorry.
9 plus 5, 14.
14.
We both have
The
14.
wounds continue to burn and almost throb, and you feel like a chill
Awesome.
setting in your bones.
I was getting Mortifor out, and I'm knocking on Mortifor, because I don't even know what's happening with
Cure
that.
light wounds can't help.
Guys, something's
Oh, wait,
wrong.
no.
Sickness
I'm about to die.
Like, move sickness
Die.
doesn't help either. Like even like my spell.
I'm about to
Move
die.
sickness?
Do I even know what mummy rot is?
Yeah, you guys have no idea. You just
You're
know
about
that
to
like
know.
you're feeling shaky. Like that's all you really know.
I get Mortifor.
Guys, we need
Hey,
help.
Mortifor, we
No
just
one
found an
answered me.
undead
Guys, I
that's
need
like
help.
wrapped in stuff.
Hey.
Okay.
You know anything about that?
What? What?
We just fought an undead that was like wrapped in stuff. Any ideas? It's like wrapped in cloth. A
I
bunch.
have a poison
It's in
anecdote.
a church here in the lost city of Zizorakis.
Without being able to examine it more closely, no, there's really nothing I can tell you.
Lord Marcus, this looks like the woe symbol. Is there something magical about this?
I detect magic on the items Quigley has.
The lantern and the robes glow with magic, but the symbol does not.
I say no, Quigley, but the robes and lantern are magical. Can I see those?
Yes, I hand them both. And I take the symbol of woe and I smash it.
Okay, you begin smashing it. I mean, it's a soft metal. I mean, like you can destroy it. If your intent is to destroy it, you can.
Yes, my intent is to destroy it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it takes you a few minutes. You're just hammering at it, but yeah, you destroy it until it's just basically this lump of bent, twisted metal.
What does troll oil do? Okay. What does poison antidote? Does that help? No. Okay.
Not in this case.
Does
You
my
guys
regular
require the aid of very
Heroes.
powerful magic
sickness of what?
to help you.
What are you trying
But
to
even
say?
that, I'm saying you don't even know what's wrong with them at this point. You have no idea.
I don't, but I
don't
can't
even
do
know that
anything.
they're
I'd like
inside.
to
Can
make
I
a
like?
heal
Can I
check
help
on
them?
them.
Start with the heal check.
Heal check.
Okay.
Heal check.
Am I losing hit points at this
Nothing
point?
is happening right now.
15 on the
Nothing right now?
lantern.
15 on the
12
lantern.
heal check.
You're not quite certain what it does. You know that it has some relatively powerful magic, but you're not quite
22 on the robes.
The robes are.
Marcus' new dress.
Sorry. The robes are robes of protection plus dose.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear them. I've stripped down naked right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I start. I said
I'm
I wet
already
myself.
feeling sick
I
here.
said I wet myself. I gotta clean up.
Can I have that lantern back?
Those look pretty, Marcus.
Okay, so I rolled a 12 for heal check.
Okay. You can see that there's like the where they were. They don't even have like open wounds. Like they weren't cut. They were just hit, and you can actually see it's like a bruise, but it's like black, and it's just like festering. Like you can tell something is definitely wrong, but you have no idea what. But something is definitely wrong.
Okay.
Guys, we need to teleport back or something.
Wait, this isn't good. I don't know if I can help them.
I ask Vander if he knows what this bullseye is.
I've heard of things, but I don't know about this. What specific powers it might have, but
The lantern?
they can be very powerful magical creations.
Yeah, this seems. I mean, I can detect magic on it. Does it seem like really powerful or?
No, it's not like super. No, it's just it has a.
Do I feel like it has a stronger aura than the robes, or a less strong aura?
They'd probably be roughly equivalent.
So I'm gonna pull out my leather kit. That's my healer's kit.
Okay.
Is there anything in there that can help them? Can I ask you that?
You can make a heal check, but yeah. I mean,
Another one? Okay.
Here's the thing: is
Heal check. 16 plus my 10, so 26.
I mean, yeah. You clean the wound. You tell them you want to keep an eye on it. You know that there's something wrong. You want to keep an eye on it, but yeah, there's really
Says
no way
treat
for you
bad
to.
wounds.
Well,
This
try to
looks real
heal him.
bad.
Did you try to heal him?
No.
Well, try to heal him.
But then, okay.
So, Lord Marcus, might I have the lamp back?
Okay.
No, quickly. I'm still inspecting it, and I want to see if I can light the lamp.
Okay. How do you intend to light the lamp?
Is there any oil or wick or candle or anything already pre-existing in there?
So,
No, it does not appear
I
that there
use
is
my
any way
wand.
to open it, or even open it to like to get into there to light
Okay.
a lantern or anything.
Okay.
I used my wand on Alex, and I did 7 plus 1, so that's 8. So you have 8
Okay.
more points.
But is that gonna heal? I thought it's.
She still gets healed, right? Like I still get to like heal
The thing
her.
is, we don't know anything. The thing is, we
just
don't.
feel-
What we read
We
does
just heard.
not-
We just
you
heard.
guys don't know
We
any
just
of
see it.
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. She just tried to heal you.
Yeah,
So let's
8.
find
So
out.
does it work?
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Check. It might work.
Sorry.
Ryan Summer says this is why you should wear flip-flops in the gym shower.
So nasty.
And Norman Valeri says spray Windex on them. That should heal them.
It works every time at home.
If you are enjoying watching us be almost completely killed by evil Jim Jam
Me
over there,
tonight.
please share this episode and you yourself will be entered
You
to
have
win
to make,
wonderful prizes from Kaizo, Sirenscape, and OpenGamingStore.com.
Richard Sloan says, Mummy Rot, Fortitude, DC 16, frequency once a day, effect. Well, you can read all
You
that.
guys are just metagaming.
Yeah, you can read all that.
That's
You guys know
metagaming.
what's up.
Closing that
You
off.
need to make a caster level check. You need to roll a d20. You add your caster level, which is 3 at this point, I believe.
Yes.
So you have to get you have to beat a 20 total for the magic to take effect.
18.
18. You try to heal Alex's wounds, but you can see like it's almost like something just repels the healing light of Serene.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay, you can, but that uses up one of your spell. Like the spell is used, so.
I know, well, I've used my wand. I'm gonna try just my wand one more time to try to heal her.
Could she do that with the wand? Could she do a DC on the wand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
do
still
that.
make the caster level check. Yeah.
Okay, so do I do that one first, or do you want me to roll first?
Roll the caster level check first.
16.
And you can't seem to break through whatever it is that's preventing your healing
This is gonna
magic from
bother me
taking
so
effect.
much. I just feel like I'm gonna go through all the rest of my
How
wand
often can I
things.
do identify, or can I try to identify an item?
I think it's like once a day. You can.
If I have a scroll of identify, I can't do it again?
You can try it again.
I can?
Yeah, it's fine.
Who can break a curse?
Let's find this damn egg and get out of here before the thing in the.
I need to be careful though
swamp
because
gets
I
us.
She's not
am
doing well.
not
Is it at 10?
feeling
10,
well.
yes.
She's not feeling well.
It's
I
it's
can't
the
heal her.
lantern
Like
of
I
the
need
faithful.
like protection if you can't heal
I
me.
can sanctuary you. I still have that.
That's
What else is
how.
on your bucket
Faithful
list?
lantern.
To die?
On command,
This
the
is
lantern will
pretty
float
much it.
alongside the
You want
user,
your dragon.
shedding
It's
its
the
light in
dragon.
whatever direction the
I see.
user is looking. Once per day, the lantern can be designated to stand guard for up to 8 hours. The lantern ceases to shed light and keeps a watch over a 30-foot radius centered on itself. The lantern acts as an alarm spell, except it is activated only by creatures that are small or larger, and it cannot see invisible creatures. If the lantern detects a creature, it notifies the user that commanded the lantern with a mental alarm, waking the user if necessary. Once the lantern notifies the user, it shines its light on the intruder until commanded to stop. So it basically acts like a
It's like the
a
prison
tripwire
spotlight,
like
you know.
spotlight, yeah.
But it'll. Okay, then I'm gonna activate it.
Okay. It
And
shines light.
Just have it shine light wherever I'm looking.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're keeping that.
Yeah, you can't use it. 'Cause I
Anybody
said
could use
so.
it.
Oh my gosh, you were an only child, weren't you?
It's got light. You guys all want me to cast light. I just cast light for forever.
I can't wait till you pee your new robes.
Also, while they're figuring out how they're dying, I'm gonna be appraising the new items that I
could
have
be it.
too.
You're a jerk.
Okay.
So when
Is
you're
he the one that
wondering
found
why
the
he's-
items, or was it you, Quickly?
Oh, well, I found them.
So why did you give them all to him?
I had him appraise
I
it.
mean,
and then he
Okay.
just
the
kept it.
lantern's worth
No,
2,500
it is
gold
yours.
pieces,
You
and
say, I was using
the
that,
robes are
and take it back.
I think
Mommy
4,000
Mira.
Here we go.
gold pieces.
So
Hold
would you
on.
say
Hands-
6,500?
Hands
Yes,
to
I would say
yourself.
6,500.
Yes.
So
share.
Chelsea and Kelsey
Why don't
says,
you
in
heal them,
case
Lyra?
I die, Diana, you can come to Tucson and play with us. I'm sure Sarah can be ready by the time you get here. Thank you.
All right.
John Goodman's
I
pointed
may
out
not be
that in
on the
one
show
act,
anymore.
quickly adds desecration to the list of haphazard atrocities that the party has committed.
Quickly, I need you to stand your ground, and I need you to say, I was using that, and have him give it back.
We don't have time to
That
argue
is
about
yours.
this, guys.
But he just gave it to Marcus.
I can barely stand up. I'm not
Hey, you know what?
feeling well.
to
Hey, you
heal
know
you.
what? I deactivate the lantern and just give it to Quigley and let him figure it out.
Give him
Okay.
the rest of the stuff, please.
No.
That was not yours.
Yeah, the
No.
lantern
You
now.
can have it for 2 more minutes.
I say,
and then give it back.
lantern on.
Okay, you can activate the lantern.
know what?
Yes,
You
activate the
activate it.
lantern. Come on. You did. Like, that's what you can do. That's its power. Like you can just do it. It doesn't. You can. The wielder of the lantern can command the
I might
lantern
just
to
try
shine
my
light.
wrist.
Did
Like,
you
it's something
learn
that
some
will be like-
magic?
Am I magical?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Be magical.
It is not time to play though,
It's a
because
waste
we've got to
of time.
help Alex.
The only thing that becomes apparent to you, the more that you are working with Alex, is that you don't, in your current state, have the power
I
to
know.
deal with this. You just
It's
don't have
driving
it.
me insane.
The only thing that you can do is hope to get her through this until you find somebody
Alright.
who can.
I need you to stay by me, and I will sanctuary you if we get into a mess, and then I want you to go hide somewhere.
Are there any Just searching the room entirely, is there nothing else? No tracks of where these things...
You do find there's another exit that leads out from to behind the church into...
I think we should go this way.
All right.
There were no secret doors or anything?
No. This is just a church.
It's a church with
like, yeah.
With
There's
a
no
mummy
secret
thing.
vaults. You can just continue on.
Well, let's continue on.
Let's go.
Oh, Brian Summer says, Lyra, perhaps a timeout would be effective, except for the whole team about to die thing going on right now. Well, here's the thing, Brian. He plans on casting invisibility and not helping if we get into a mess.
Okay.
And second timeout, usually we just say, okay, you're gonna take a break. He needs a break.
And let's go towards the door.
All right. You exit behind the church. Behind the church, there is an ancient, overgrown graveyard. You can barely make out the remains of headstones underneath vines and shrubbery. There are several patches of growth that actually bear flowers, the first that you've seen in several days.
Flower?
You're gonna pick
Yeah.
them?
A path leads through the
I
graveyard
love
heading
flowers.
south, and you can see that there is an exit from this graveyard further down the path that leads to another copse of trees, and further on you can see that actually the land sort of almost rises up on. There's definitely some very large rock formations further down.
I pick the flowers.
Pick the flowers?
Well,
Yeah.
we walk.
Okay.
So pick, walk, pick, walk.
You guys continuing on?
Now she has mummy rot.
Vander seems not excited. You are skipping ahead.
Yeah. No, it is. I mean, usually that's not a good thing in this side of areas.
What?
I mean, I don't. I
Yeah.
have certain herbalism type skills.
Yeah.
Can I?
I
Because if
should
I
just
recognize it as a bad
flowers.
thing,
I'm throwing them
I'm
back
going
in
to
the
shout
air.
a warning.
Forget it.
I mean, let me put it this way. You are I'm gonna skip ahead and pick flowers, and Vander reaches out and grabs you by the upper arm. He's like,
That's okay.
Don't touch.
Oh, dodging. Sorry.
there's definitely something
Lyra,
about
you
this
need to
that
stay
does
by
not
me.
sit right with you.
Okay.
Do not go ahead.
Fine, I'm sorry.
need
It's
protection.
just pretty,
Roll.
and I thought I was going
It was
to
a
pick flowers, but
13.
I don't want to. Forget
I'm
it.
going to use it.
Plus a 5, so
I'm
it's an
going, so I
18.
don't have to run out.
Yeah,
Out of knowledge,
you,
nature.
you're not certain exactly what's ahead of you, but you know that this is not right,
Yes.
and that you
Lee-
would be much better served finding
Would
to
be
skirt around, even if this is the direction you want to go,
much
skirting
better to
around
go elsewhere.
those
So, Jim,
areas.
I'm gonna have my
Don't touch.
very
Okay.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
my crossbow at the ready,
Why
Okay.
are
so I
they there?
can hide and shoot.
Okay.
Yes.
Lyra, you have
Show
a
us
spell
like
called
bait.
air bubble.
Show us the way
Yes,
to go.
but I didn't put
Oh,
it on
I'm
my
really
list.
good bait.
I absolutely do.
Hey, quickly.
All right.
I'll write in the box.
You want to go in the box?
Oh yeah, Dorothy would sleep in the poppies.
All right.
Data says.
Yeah, you let me know when we're through this.
I mean,
Daniel D. Smith
that's not
says,
really
"Don't
what
do
it's
what Dorothy would
for,
do."
But
All right.
She knows what's up.
Lyra,
you
don't
want to
pull a
be-
Dorothy.
if you want to be in the box,
I just grab your hand and be like, just stay with me,
I'll
please.
do, are you really that frightened?
You look like you're in pain.
I'm holding my
terrible
crossbow in one hand. Yeah.
Lord Marcus, I believe you are a true hero, but if you want to be in the box, you can stay in the box.
No, I'm good. Let's
Do
go
we want to
forward.
go around or through?
Around. Definitely
Around.
Around.
All right.
We're going around.
So
Okay.
Gerald would say go right through.
Taking a circuitous around the flower-filled graveyard. Lyra, you can't help but every time there's a breeze, they do smell so sweet. And you
I'm
just get the
holding her
sense
hand in
that
one hand, my crossbow. I'm not. No.
get the sense that they would
Don't
just
stop
brighten
it.
everybody's mood ever so much. But every time you keep looking at them, somebody is like, hey, keeps your attention.
Yeah, but
yanking-
what
I'm
happens when she
yanking
rolls a
her.
will save, Jim?
No, I'm yanking
No will save
Lyra.
required.
I
You-
know.
You can make her flip a coin.
No.
Still
no,
managing
no.
to stay
Then I can
roughly
make my
on
other
the
defense.
same route. It takes you a little bit longer, but you get around
knows.
on the outskirts of the graveyard and make it to the other side and through. And you can see that you are heading into a more treed area. But as you are making your way out across the open ground towards the trees, and Crag, you are still looking. As you're looking around for tracks and stuff, you can actually see there's definitely been recent movement in this area. You must be headed on the right path. But again, you hear that sound of something huge and terrible somewhere in the distance, but not as distant as you would like it to be. Something stalks unseen as you move forward.
It's a floor cleaning machine. I hear it.
Can I make a perception check to see what area it would be in? So
You
can
just,
run
I
and
mean,
hide?
you don't even need to. You know that it is somewhere off in the trees, somewhere. It's hard to gauge the distance, but something is crashing. You hear that sound, a roar
monster.
that arches out over the air, and you guys start darting forward towards the tree line, trying to get under cover.
Much
Yeah.
better bet.
Make your way. There you go.
I
There
don't
it
know
is.
if I
That's
want a
where it
dragon.
is. That's the
Not
sound.
right now.
Um,
Gotta wait a minute.
Maybe a horse. Like a horse. Maybe a horse would be better.
You are moving more quickly now, in fear of both whatever afflicts Crag and Alex, and whatever stalks the forest, searching, hunting for for its next meal.
He's so angry at that floor mopping machine. I think it is.
Well, I am too. It's ruining it. It sounds like a floor fart.
It sounds like the dragon.
Your path leads you to a huge outcropping of rocks, and you can actually see a massive cave entrance in it. An imposing dark hole that leads into a veritable abyss. It is not lost on you that a beast of incredible size could pass through these caves.
That's the den.
If it so chose.
Yeah, that's the.
But you see the caves looming
That's
ahead
the
of
nest.
you. The tracks are leading you in this direction.
I
Just need to hear it. I just gotta hear it.
boldly.
To where? Stop!
Stop. Starts. He's moving towards the
No,
caves.
no. Where are you going?
I'm going in the cave. That's what we came here
Grab
for.
him. Grab him.
You have not grabbed me, so I am going forward.
Give him mummy rot.
Yeah, if I touch him,
Is it contagious?
Nobody stopped me. The tracks lead this way. I've got the lantern. I'm
need-
gonna go find the
okay, yeah, we're going.
We
oh,
need
yeah,
someone
great.
on
This is
dragon
good.
duty outside.
Going. Okay.
I'm scared.
In the
How much
caves,
water am I
you
What
pass.
about the back door?
You move into the caves. The air is remarkably warm.
Ooh.
The ground slopes ever so gently downward. The caves remain immense without narrowing at all. You're just in this huge cavern that's just moving further and further and further back. Before long, you hear a mighty, guttural voice that cries out a challenge in common, its owner unseen in the darkness, beyond the scope of your light. You come, fools, just as in my dreams. And as in my dreams, I will kill you and take your power to become his chosen. Die!
I'm sorry. Who are you?
That's the shaman.
And as he says this, orcs raise their voices in a battle cry and now coming into your light as they
No.
charge
No, no.
towards the group. Roll initiative.
And I scream, "Bring it on!"
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to stay up to date on the most recent, most current Dragons and Stuff news, head over to facebook.com/Dragons and Stuff. Not only will you get the most recent, most current news, but you can watch us live at 6 p.m. Friday night, Pacific Standard Time. We will be there playing, so come join us. See you there.